I think when you see this, I should be home from TwitchCon. I should have gotten home yesterday. But in preparation for my trip, I've been pre-recording a lot of videos so that I can keep posting while I'm away. And I'm sort of expecting a combination of jet lag and absolute exhaustion after the convention. So even though I should be home by now, I'm still making this one just in case. And at this point in real time, like for me as I'm recording this, I'm kind of in a rush to make as many videos as I can before I go, which brings us to the theme of today's video, building in a rush. I want to see how fast I can build an actually good Sims house. I have done quite a few timed build challenges in the past, and I can't tell if I handle them well or really badly. I think I'm a pretty fast builder in The Sims, but also I get really stressed out for no reason when I have a time limit. But we are putting it to the test today, and I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to try and build a really fancy house in Strangerville, of all places. And by the way, I've got a haircut appointment in exactly 1 hour in real life, so we're in a rush for multiple reasons today. But no more stalling, it is time. I am going to start the timer and then we have to go. Oh my god. I don't really know what I want it to look like either. I just have a slight vision in my mind of how it's gonna be. I think my number one main thing is that we have to have some sort of tower, like it's a necessity. I think that tower and wraparound porch are kind of my two big things for today. And if we could have a bunch of bedrooms, that'd be nice too, but I just know the house is gonna be kind of small. I could just tell you that already. It's gonna be little in here, but that's fine. I never said it had to be big. I just said it had to be fancy, and that's two different things. Okay, so this is kind of, oh my god, what are you doing? Remove ceiling, build ceiling. Why is that not a room? Like, what is wrong with you? This is kind of what I'm picturing for the main shape. It's not that fancy, it's not that big, but it should work okay for us as we're trying to split this all up. I'll have a really nice big staircase right here, and then we'll have to get a really fancy big roof upstairs. Or I want it to be tall. That might be a mistake too. It just kind of feels right for it to be tall. I like it being tall and pointy. I could also, if I really wanted to, put the tower up like super high. I just never know if that's too much or not. Oh, that probably is good actually. I think it needs that. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, we're on to something now. I think the rest of it can be relatively simple though. Like, I don't really know if we need to have too many other, oh god, clipping. We only have 26 minutes. I always come into these things so overconfident. Wow, okay, I need to be more careful. What happens if I have a really fancy exterior, but like literally nothing on the inside? Because I hate to say it, but I'm getting kind of worried about that being my future. Look at how nice that looks though. Okay, Strangerville. I think we should just do white. I was gonna try and pick some fun colors for these, but I think that I'm gonna be too indecisive, and that's not good for timed challenges. Being indecisive about column colors and stuff is not the move for a build like this. We absolutely cannot afford to act like that. Simple is key. I think that's what's gonna save us. Oh wow, this is actually really nice. I'm kind of excited now, so I hope I don't mess it up too bad because I like it. I think I gotta put move objects on. And then we want to get windows. Strangerville does have windows. I'm actually leaning towards base game ones though, just because there's more variety. I'm scrolling too much. What am I looking for? I was kind of picturing these. That's a little bit bigger than I thought it was, but it does fit there. I wonder if I can make that work. And then we can have some nice windows just wrapping around this whole back porch. I'll get some pretty nice big windows up there. I always have a hard time with the windows on the towers, I think, but that's not terrible. Maybe I could do this little tiny window. Oh, yikes. Never mind. There's so many windows. Why did I do this? Maybe like a little teeny tiny small square window. And then we can use Strangerville doors, because Strangerville has some beautiful doors for us. I mean, look at that, right? We can get a slightly smaller one for the back. I think part of my issue right now is that I don't really know how many windows I want there to be. I might need to do the floor plan first and then figure it out, because we can always move them around. I have 22 minutes. As long as we furnish quick, we should be fine. Emphasis on quick though. We're gonna have to be really, really quick with the furniture. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking right now, I might just start putting some things in because I've got time. I think that over here, this should be the living room. I have not a single clue about what color it's gonna be. All I know is that I'm gonna do something like this. I might even get a fireplace, although, ooh, maybe not. That could be the living room though. And then maybe we could have the kitchen kind of tucked away over here. I don't know what counters to use. Honestly, the vampires ones might be the best bet. We could even get an island if we wanted to. And that leaves enough space for the windows. I don't really want to put anything else too big right here because this is the entryway, but maybe we could have a small bathroom, and then this could be a nice formal dining room over here. The problem with this is that as we're picking these things, they kind of become set in stone. We don't really have the ability to change our minds later on. So whatever we pick now is just gonna have to be the one. I would love to have a piano. I really would love to have a piano. I just don't think it's gonna work. Do you think if I put this table right here, it fits? I mean, it's really tight, but is that okay? Maybe sometimes things being extremely tight is cool. I don't think anybody has ever said that about a house. They're like, yeah, it's better when there's not enough space to walk around. That's what you want, right? Is for it to be so tight that there's no walking space. Yeah, sure. Okay, upstairs, this is gonna be a bathroom. I think I will have a bedroom in this little space. Oh dear God. Okay, this is clipping. That's a huge problem. I did not intend for that to happen. I think that we need to have the upstairs be really small. I didn't really want the hallway to be this tight, but I think it might have to be. We can get some nice Strangerville doors. So in total, we've got one nice bathroom up here and then 3 sort of slightly weirdly shaped bedrooms. One's big and then 2 are small and skinny. I'll get a nice fence right there. Honestly, I'm just gonna paint the walls inside of this room right now. I don't think we have time to do it later on. I'm gonna forget and it won't get done. So I'm gonna just put a couple things in here. That looks so bad. Oh no. Okay, big thing right there. And then I'll get a thermostat somewhere. And now it's a functional hallway. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not even gonna bother. So right now it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. That's not that bad. Right now, I'm trying to start going through and picking out decent decorations for everywhere. Unfortunately, I'm using a lot of just plain base game stuff. The problem with the base game is that it's really easy to use for this kind of thing. So even though I would probably rather have fancier stuff, I don't have time for the great deal of choice that comes with the packs. Does that make sense? Like when you're playing with packs, there's so many options that I get overwhelmed. And I just don't have time to get overwhelmed right now. Like we have to finish it. I'd like to have at least something once it's done. I'm actually quite liking this little kitchen. I think that's really nice. We obviously have to change something in this room because this is a complete mess. I didn't really mean for it to be blue. It is blue now. So that's sort of a shame because I didn't really intend for it to be this blue suburban-y, but it happens. Got a plant. Maybe there should be a window right here. Is that ugly? I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe it goes behind the sofa and we get like artwork above this. Or I guess maybe artwork over that's bad. I'm gonna do the same white wallpaper like pretty much everywhere because we can always change it later on, but this way we have something in case we run out of time. Oh no, 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 no. Look at how that's clipping. Why would anybody want that? What is wrong with this game? Okay, what else can we do? I think we might want to get a nice big plant like right here. I have 15 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, big plant. Maybe some curtains could be pretty. I might get a grandfather clock because it's kind of fancy in this house. And we've got space for one like right there. I'm trying to think about artwork that might be useful to hang up. And I'm almost feeling like something like this little painting, maybe in a nice brown color could be good. Oh, maybe we should do brown for this and then have white on the bookshelf because I kind of like how that looks a little bit better. We can put plants and they've got lots of pretty pink plants. I think this we should have books on and maybe like a nice big lamp next to it. 13 minutes. I'm spending way too much time doing this. Oh my God, I've really made a mistake. Okay, I think the downstairs has to be done. I'm just gonna start. Oh, my voice, what's going on? I'm just gonna start doing the bathrooms real quick. We want this house to be functional. I probably should have done more functional stuff like the bathrooms before I decorated so much downstairs, but I kind of got a little bit too confident about how much time I had. And now this is happening and I have no time. That's like my main issue every single time is I get so overconfident about the build and then I run out of time every single time. I don't really like the color scheme. This is the problem. When you're doing a time challenge, like you can't even think about color scheme. There's just no time for color scheme. Certainly not if you want to have an entire house and a color scheme. Like you just can't do it all. Okay, that's 2 fully functional bathrooms. I'm gonna think kids rooms real quick. 12 minutes. That's 12 minutes to do the whole outside too. Oh my God. Okay, kids room, 1 color. This one's gonna be blue. No time to think, just time to furnish. Oh my God, why did I pick the smallest room to have the double bed? I don't have time to change it now. I guess this kid can have a desk in their room because we can get a computer. I'll get this thing. Maybe they're into sports. If there's like a single poster, there we go. All right, done. This is ridiculous. Okay, maybe the kids' room, this other one can have 2 twin beds in it. And this is like more of a child's room, I'm kind of thinking. So they have like toys. Maybe they could have a really pretty dollhouse in this nook. Nobody has a dresser so far, so that's kind of a problem. It might be nice to have at least 1 dresser somewhere. Honestly, doing it with just the base game was a really smart idea for this room because now I have way less option to pick from. It's making it way quicker to scroll around. I don't really like that, but it is what it is. That's the room. Okay, primary bedroom, we're gonna do a nice big double bed. Honestly, I might go for a really fancy one. Wait, this is actually kind of nice. Like, isn't that really pretty in there? They can have a couple curtains. Maybe I should do a dresser in this little section and they could put a mirror above it. it. They don't really need a secondary computer. At first I was gonna put a vanity, but then I clicked the computer first. So I guess they're gonna have a computer instead of a vanity, sorry. If I could find a chair, oh my God, what is wrong with me? Okay, that room might have to be done for now. We have 10 minutes to do the whole outside. I'm glad that it's furnished. Oh, I wish I didn't pick this roof color. Okay, it's too late now. I think I'm really invested in having like a super pretty outside. So I'm okay with just doing whatever on the inside so that we have more time to make the outside better. I was kind of envisioning, this is like a light purpley color. Oh, I hate it. No, never mind. Maybe we do plain white. Oh, I don't like it. Oh my God. It's like so bland. I can't change the wall color twice. I just can't. I'm gonna go through and put columns everywhere. I think having a little bit of column trim will be really helpful. I'm gonna need to remember to go back and fix all of these roof pieces because some of these roofs are not painted. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a nice patio wood floor thing. Don't really know what color, doesn't matter. And then we have to pick an accent color. I'm thinking we do red flowers. I'm gonna get red flower boxes in a couple places. I don't want to put them everywhere, but I was thinking about getting some in a couple of these little sections. I think that adds like the much needed pizzazz to the outside because the outside right now is kind of, I don't know, ick, I guess you could say. And once we have some landscaping down on the bottom floor, it's gonna be all good. I have 8 minutes to do that landscaping on the bottom floor. Let's make sure we have all the functional stuff that we need. So things like outdoor lights, I'm gonna want a trash can. I might even just tuck that right here next to it for a second. And then we're gonna do some big, pretty landscaping. So I don't know, I guess I put that oak tree there. I don't really know if this world has oak trees in it. We're like in the desert, but it's okay. It's happening now. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to landscape the front with the wraparound porch. Wait, I've made a grave mistake. Hold on. Can I get like a back patio real quick too? I think the answer is no, because I can't even see what I'm doing because of the stupid tree. What did I do? Why did I do this? Okay, I'm gonna fence this in. I actually quite like having the fence. I think that it helps to fill in some of the yard. This is like my least favorite of all of the bushes in the entire game, but I'm putting that right there. I have 7 minutes. Oh my God. How about a hot tub? Oh, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? Okay, and maybe we could get a little table too. It can even come in red. Maybe a grill. All right, that's not bad. A couple of lounge chairs even. I'll just put those right there. And maybe I could get another small section for me to put some landscaping. Okay, that's gonna have to be done. Let's do flowers on the front because that's what we really need. We've got a little less than 6 minutes to do all the landscaping, and that's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. I think that we can manage that. And then we might even have time to add a couple of extra things elsewhere. At least that would be my dream. I don't really know if that's gonna work out for us, but we can try. For example, rocking chairs. That would be so lovely if we had a couple of rocking chairs in the front. We could kind of put them right here around this. And maybe I could get one of those little outdoor tables and like a drink tray or something. If I search tray, does it come up? No. Wait, no, this is fine. Okay, they have lemonade. That's good stuff. Lemonade. Okay. And then maybe we could get a chess table too. Everything's kind of white on this patio, which isn't really what I wanted, but it's fine. Oh, the bike comes in red. Wait, that's actually huge. We can kind of stick that like right here. I need to get a mailbox too. 4 minutes. Okay, they have a mailbox. Maybe in the backyard, a swing set would be a nice touch. This one's kind of pretty too, so we could always do that. Is it weird to only put planter boxes on some of the windows? I don't even know. I've never lived in a house that has planter boxes, and most people don't really have planter boxes around here where I live, so I don't really know what the like standard is for them or how people do them really. Okay, I put a couple of actual planter boxes so that you can do some growing plants. I think a little welcome mat would actually be really nice for right there. And then maybe, because we have a little bit of extra time, we could maybe go through and get a bit more clutter. It might not hurt for us to have a couple things inside, like, I don't know, cake. And what else could we do? Maybe like a couple more things in these kids' bedrooms because they're so empty. We could definitely really benefit from some more posters and stuff in this room. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so we can put this poster over here. We've got posters by the bed. Maybe we could do a full-length mirror somewhere hung up on the wall. It could even go right there, kind of next to the bed. Oh, you know what I might put in? Sometimes I do this where I put like built-in bookshelves at the end of this bed because that kind of fits in the nook a little bit better. And then it looks like we've got more storage and like some cuter things in there. And then we could probably get a couple other toys or like various little kids items. Like maybe they could have a pink violin. Maybe they could have some little toys kind of tucked around over here. I like to put these little toys down because it looks like they've got dolls to play in the dollhouse with. Okay, they should probably have a full-length mirror too. And these kids would honestly benefit from like some of the kids' room stuff decor. Oh wait, no, wait. What's it called? Movie hangout. Where is it? I don't have time to be scrolling like this. But this comes in pink. Okay, That's a fantastic kids room. If there's anything else that we want to put inside of this primary bedroom, like maybe some flowers, just various clutter, like that bunny for some reason. Why did I pick that? Sometimes I grab the most random things and we literally don't have time to change it. Okay, they've got a full length mirror too. I gotta do terrain paint with our last few seconds. Okay, 40 seconds to do terrain paint everywhere. That's not that bad. Okay. Little bit in here. We can put some back underneath these bushes. I like to put some, no, too much. Oh my God. I like to kind of put it underneath all of the fences and stuff. I think it helps to have it blend in more if it's like underneath the, I can't speak. What am I trying to say? Patio. The word I'm looking for is patio. I couldn't even remember the word. That's how bad I'm doing right now. Okay, we're almost there. 7 seconds. Is there anything else that we want to add in? Literally anything else? Why am I looking at the outside? Oh my God. 1 second. Okay. We did it. 30-minute build challenge, and we built an entire Victorian house. Honestly, this is not that bad. It definitely could have used some more decor. I think that that's the main problem. It could have used some more decorations, especially downstairs. Like, there's nothing in this room, really. I didn't come back to that one. I don't even know if this dining table works. You could definitely use the first 2 chairs. I don't think you can use the back 2 chairs. That was so overwhelming and scary. I'll give you a little final tour. Oh, I didn't put tile on the backsplash. Oh, man. So you walk in, we've got a little entryway. We've got the kitchen to the right, living room in the back. Small bathroom right here. On the left side, we have a dining room and like a piano reading nook or something. This is weird. I know it's weird. And then upstairs, we've got a very skinny hallway with weird light placement, 1 extra bathroom with a full shower, primary bedroom, teens room, kids room. So you could technically sleep 5 Sims in this house. In the backyard, we even have a couple things on the patio, and then in the back, we've got a grill, a hot tub, lounge chairs, there's a swing set. I tried to put a lot of skill building items back here, and I think I managed. Sometimes when I do these time challenges, I have a bit more of a plan when I first come in. Like, I maybe have a picture that I'm referencing or anything, but this one was out of my own brain. I didn't have a reference or anything like that, and I still managed to make it pretty decent. I wish that I had a little bit more, but that's the beauty of a time challenge. You can't have more. I'm gonna stick it on the gallery really quickly. 87,000, jeez, that's ridiculous. That's so much money. But it is uploaded if you want to download it. It definitely has a lot of packs. Maybe actually not that bad now that I think about it. Oh, maybe I can't put it on the gallery. Oh, I didn't save. No. Don't you dare. Oh, I made a huge mistake. I should have saved. What have I done? It worked. Okay, sorry. It's the gallery. You know I get paranoid. I think I uploaded it twice just then. Well, whatever. It has a lot of packs. But we did that in just 30 minutes. I'm proud of myself for this one. If I had more time, I would definitely add more landscaping and more clutter. I keep saying that, but I'm just mad at myself for not having more plants like around this side. But I did what I could, okay? And I think on that note, I might end this video right here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know my videos have been kind of weird for the past week or so because I was pre-recording, but I should be back from Amsterdam now, like I said. So things will be back to normal. And I should be live on my Twitch channel tonight doing a bit of a recap of my trip. So if you want to come by and hang out with us, I'll link that down below. And with that, I'm gonna go and I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Oh my goodness, the way my heart is like actually pounding during these time challenges, that is ridiculous. Kayla, it is a low stakes Sims build. You put the timer on. Nothing's gonna happen when it ends. It's not a big deal. And yet I still get so stressed.